What up, body bags? BDG reviews here. What I'm reviewing today is Clive Barker's Book of Blood. This is a movie that's highly forgotten about. It came out in 2009, and no one talks about it, honestly, and I don't know why. Basic plot of this: it follows this woman. She's a paranormal investigator, and she hears about this guy who can apparently channel spirits and everything. So essentially she gets this guy. He's like a kid, and well, I say a kid, he's like a teenager, like early 20s or whatever. And she takes him to this house. Now, what she doesn't know is the fact this guy's pretty much a con artist. He just does what he does. But this house she takes him to is on the quote-unquote highway of the dead. The idea is there are certain places, where the dead just kind of cross each other, and bad stuff goes down. So essentially, it's hardly a surprise from the cover or the name. The dead essentially start writing their stories on his body in cuts and everything. And not good stuff happens. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to... If you've never seen this movie, I don't want to spoil it for you. This is a movie, honestly, you can find this in, bargain bins, and I don't get it. This is a movie that is... It's awesome. It's a great story, based on a Clive Barker story. Actually, based on two Clive Barker stories. Essentially, what it is, it's, in the Books of Blood books, there's sort of the wraparound story, if you will, like the opening story, little short story, and the end little short story make up this movie. And it's kind of awesome. Acting, I have no problem with any of the acting in it. No one seems to be hamming it up, which is something, with a story like this, you could easily ham it up. The effects are pretty decent all around, honestly. There's some questionable CG at times, but not enough to really take you out of it. It just creates an atmosphere that's just awesome. For a rating for this movie, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. It's one of the better Clive Barker adaptations that he himself hasn't done. And I think a lot of people missed out on Book of Blood. If you haven't seen it, definitely try to pick it up and find a copy. I think they had a double feature with this and Midnight Meat Train, or it might have been this and Dread, one or the other. If you can find that, pick it up, definitely. It's worth it. It's a good movie. It deserves more love than it gets. So yeah. There you go. See you next time.